You guys hear me back there? All right. I'll be quick, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes of your time. I might look familiar to some of you guys. Any UFC fans in here?
Yeah, MMA guy.
I'm the MMA guy. I'm the UFC guy from Sportsnet. I was the host of UFC Central. I still do the UFC. I do a lot of play-by-play for organizations globally. Still involved with the UFC. No, I'm not in Edmonton tonight to cover the UFC event, but I will be doing it from home. In my experience at Sportsnet, what I learned, I'm a dad, so you guys know I'm a coach. I coach the other sport, but you guys know state soccer. Yeah. Some associations don't want to bring it up, but I coach my son's team. I also played at a high level of soccer when I was young. Obviously, I never turned pro as a fighter. That was my dream. When I realized my body couldn't handle it anymore, I got into the broadcasting side. And what I noticed was there's a lot of power in video. We all have pictures, we all take pictures, we all take team pictures. I ended up finding a few of mine. I don't know, for my son as an example, we get the team picture, it goes on the fridge. 3 months later, I have no idea where that picture is, and I keep asking my wife, where's that picture? Like, I want to keep that memory. And I came up with a concept, if you guys want to just pass this around, a concept called My Team Video. I just want to put an end to that picture that goes into grandma's scrapbook where it's never ever seen again. It's 2017, and I figured social media, there's a way to have these memories for coaches and players and parents to live on forever. So I created My Team Video in a manner, it's like, yeah, we have that picture. I'm never going to say no to the picture. I want that picture because it's always going to be there if you decide to put it up on the wall. But I want something that lives longer because what I noticed in one of my other businesses, I've got a bunch of businesses, I got reached out to my captain, the captain of our we were under 18 at the time, high-level soccer, and he reached out to me just because he coincidentally basically had the balls enough to reach out to me, because when you make it on TV and you're in everyone's living room, 9 million homes, people think I'm this superstar, this celebrity. I'm not. I'm still the same guy. I lived in Markham for 15 years. I live in Stouffville now. I still shovel my own snow. Wife's all over me about cutting the grass and seeding it. And you got to vacuum this. So I'm still a normal guy, but he had the balls to reach out to me. And that is all because 20 years earlier, we played together on a soccer team. I thought, man, this has got to work here. So when I put together My Team Video, I said it's basically a team picture that talks. Okay, if that makes sense. So what I do is I come to a hockey arena or soccer, lacrosse, volleyball, and I just line up the players and the coaches, and one by one they step in front of the camera. Hi, my name is Joe Ferraro, number 13, left wing. Hi, my name is Steven Stamkos, number 91, center. I do the whole team within about 25 minutes. Then I go up into the stands myself or a videographer. We go into the stands and I record the whole game. Whatever game I come out to, I'll record the whole game, okay? And as I sit there, I'm 91 scored at 3 minutes in, that's going to be his highlight. So in the video itself, what I actually do is, when you come up on the screen and the player comes up on the screen, gives themselves their name, their jersey number, and their position, it then transitions to a highlight of them playing in the game. Could be a great pass, could be a great save from the goalie, could be a nice setup by the D and on a power play, whatever it is, that'll be their highlight. I put that together in about 3.5, 4 minutes as a final product. It then goes to the coaches and the managers, and you guys just disperse it to the players. The point of this is not just short term, okay? The kids see themselves. Doesn't matter if they're, I usually do about 8, 9 years old, all the way up to sometimes 21. I've done some older teams. But the fact of the matter is when they see that video, when it's all said and done, and they see themselves centered on the camera, and their font comes up at the bottom with their name and the Markham Waxers logo and their position, followed by an actual highlight of them in game action, they feel like $1 million. Okay? I can't lie to you. They feel like, I've seen parents and mothers cry for the very first, dads. I've seen dads cry when they see that video. Because it's not a picture. A picture is great, it's fantastic. I'm actually putting together a social media campaign on my Twitter, Instagram, and on my Facebook. If you guys want to see it, it's at Showdown Joe and at My Team Video. And I was talking to a manager for the, can I mention other teams? Yeah. Domino's Flyers, okay? A friend of mine, corporate guy, really nice guy, we were just talking. And I said, I want you to look at something before I post this online. I said, what does this picture mean to you? And it was when Sidney Crosby scored the golden goal. And that one shot of him against the boards doing this. He goes, dude, I remember exactly where I was. I'm like, hold on, keep playing. I played it, and I transitioned it with Chris Cuthbert's call of the goal. And I could see the goosebumps on his arms. I said, you see the difference between a picture and a video? When I do that for the kids' teams, and we did his kids' team, he said, Joe, my wife said it was the greatest gift we ever had. He goes, I want to do it every single year. I said, oh, okay, that's not a problem. I said, but now you see the power of video. And it's simple, it's basic, it's an easy concept. Okay, I don't take away from any of you guys. All I gotta do is you tell me what game to come out to, and preferably against the team that you're gonna beat. I did a soccer team earlier this year, the under-13 Scoville Mustangs, and they played against Richmond Hill. I swear to God, guys, Richmond Hill had 85 to 87% possession of the ball. How the hell can I put a video like that together? I did. I actually reached out to the coach, Richmond Hill, said, hey, I did this for Scoville. You guys had 87%. Blah, blah. He's like, come record the team. So we did that team as well. I took those same highlights. What I do now is I'll actually give every single coach that game, the raw footage of the game. I'll capture it first period, second period, third period. Goes to you guys. Do whatever you want. You can analyze each player, each play, see what's working, see what's not working. That's complimentary. That's on me. I'm already there. Or my videographer's already there recording the game. Okay? Give it to you guys for coaching purposes. Do whatever you want. I give the rest of the content to my editor, and we put it all together. It gets done. Boom. And these videos, they live online forever. Now, the other problem I had with the team picture was, what did I say? Gets in a recycling bin, or grandma gets it, or dad's smart, he puts it in the basement, or whatever, mom's smart, or whatever. This lives forever on myteamvideo.com. It's hosted on the back end of YouTube. Now that doesn't mean that anyone can see this video. It's called an unlisted video, meaning you have to have the link to share it. No one can just go in on YouTube on the channel and see it. You have to have the link. Now you can share that link with anyone. I get views from Sweden, Croatia, South America, Australia, obviously the States and Canada. I get tons of views on each video all the time. I did the Team Ontario Selects 2 months ago. That thing shot up to 507 views. 17 players on a roster. It shot up. There was videos. They were sharing it with family and friends all around the world. That's the beauty of social media nowadays. We're being able to share content. But 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now, if you ever want to find that picture like I tried to, you can't. Good luck. Who knows where it is? It's gone. With My Team Video, you go in there, you type in your name, Joe Ferraro, you click enter. Every single team that you coached, played on, or a manager of will pop up, and you can see that video again. And you can, as a player, when you look back, you're like, oh my God, whatever happened to John? What's going on with John? And you might look up John on Facebook. He's the best dentist in Markham. Or he's a manual laborer, or he's a contractor, or he's a doctor, or ends up making it to the big leagues. Imagine if we had Stamkos from when he was on. How did he play here? Or what was the youngest age? Did he start here at 10?
He started earlier.
Earlier? So imagine if we had Steven Stamkos all the way up until he made it to the big leagues, until he made it to the NHL. Everybody that ever played with Steven Stamkos at the bar, so I played with Steve. Oh yeah, I played. Prove it. Boom. There's your proof. You played with Steve on that team, right? So there's so many small attributes that My Team Video can do, and that's so beneficial. So I want to throw this out to you guys real quick. Hopefully, if you know the answer, please don't answer. If you don't know the answer, I do want you to guess, okay? For this product, okay, I'd love to show you guys. I should have brought something to connect. And you guys can go to myteamvideo.com, go to videos, and you can see examples. What do you think this would cost per player? What's a fair amount? Throw a number out. $100? Anyone else? Anyone want to guess? Let's see if I have that money in my wallet. I do. Actually, perfect. That's how much it costs per player. $30. $30 per player. I generally don't like to take cash because my account gets pissed off, but Visa, MasterCard, American Express, it's $30 per player. It's the most inexpensive memory and keepsake you could ever have as a coach, because you never know. This is most of them, right? Yeah, most of them. You don't know if that one player that you're coaching this year can all of a sudden just shoot up in skill. I was watching the Marlies or the Leafs versus the Canadians last night. The rookie kid, Marchman's kid, right? Mason Marchman, I think. Late bloomer, he's 22, playing in the rookie camp. Sure, he played Husnick at one point and was kind of like, all of a sudden, he blew out. So you never know who you're going to coach. And these kids, I know me. If you guys all played sports before, I always want to know what my coaches are doing. What are they up to these days, right? And I can remember Coach John, Coach Fred, Coach whatever, right? So that's why, again, another reason why I put this together. Okay, does it make sense? Any questions? Anything you guys think it's a good concept? Yeah? So the question I always get is, well, how would I pitch this to the parents? How would I convince the parents to put up $30 because it's not an registration fee or anything like that? I can help you with that. I've got a template that I can forward to you. You forward to the parents. If they like it, let me know when it come on, and we'll take it from there. Is that fair? You guys, who's interested in this? Yeah? Think it's good? Okay. I have a little sign-up sheet here, guys, and pass it around. I'll slip it out to you guys are done. By all means, please. Put your information there. I'd love to reach out to you. Mike, I'll talk to you after this guy.
Well, I just got something to say. Again, Mike Polino. A lot of things that I keep telling him, he comes back in, but the video, power video. You guys remember the Salt Lake City? Did you ever see the Salt Lake City video? Okay, so Mike Polino was assistant coach on the Salt Lake City, or the Olympics in Salt Lake City. So 2002 Olympic team, they were a 50-year drought, and it was, I guess, the first. All these NHL guys playing on this team, and having them to be able to put their egos aside and work together. What they did, and it was his job, to fill in his lap, was he made a video of every player on the team. But they used footage, like highlights from them with their NHL team. Right? And they showed that at their orientation. We all work together to see what we're bringing. Everyone's bringing their own skill set. We have all these superstars, right? And it went over very well. And it was the Van Halen, dreams by Van Halen, right? And then as they progressed through the tournament, I think it was just before the game against the U.S., which was at the semifinal game. I can't remember any of this. He redid the whole video, but he showed highlights of them on Team Canada, right? So it's kind of like their growth coming together to playing the tournament. And he came to the coaching seminar on our evening and showed the whole videos of the before and after. It was pretty cool. And you know, along that team getting pumped up and hyped up because, you know, it doesn't matter what level you're coaching, the guys like to see video themselves. So it was pretty cool. So just to add to the thank you, Joe's trying to pitch here.
I can't express enough the power of video. Okay, can I give you guys one example that you're not going to hold against me? I know it's a terrible time of year to bring this up, September 11th. But that same guy that we're talking about, we were just talking about the World Trade Center. And because my brother-in-law was in New York off the World Trade Center 1 week before the planes hit the building. And I called my brother-in-law, we were shooting the breeze, and we're getting ready to film his, my two nephews as they play. And we're just talking, and he's like, hey, you remember this picture, man? Like, I go, yeah. A week later, and then we kind of pulled up the picture online of the second plane hitting the World Trade Center. I was like, oh shit. I pulled up the video on YouTube, and I showed him that video, and I could get tears in his eyes. From a picture to a video. Exact same thing. But the power of the video just conjures up so many emotions. I'm sorry for taking it to a polar opposite, but you get what I'm trying to say here. It's just a metaphor that I'm trying to use. That video, and I watched that Sidney Crosby goal yesterday, that thing yesterday, over and over and over again. I was at Sportsnet getting ready to record my show, but the game went into, it was golden goal. Yeah, so the game went extra. So we were just sitting by our desk, me, my associate producer, my producer, waiting to record, and it's like, I don't care, I'll leave this goes. We need to win this gold medal. And so that's where I was. I remember exactly where I was when Sidney scored that goal at Sportsnet, bottom level, studio over there, just waiting. Kyprios, McSorley, and maybe Jeff Bear. We're just sitting there watching it in studio. So I'll never forget that vision. And it just brings up where you were and all that stuff there. So you'll remember when I record your team that game, and hopefully, like I said, please, against a team that you're going to beat, you're going to have good possession over, and then we'll take it from there. But I'd love to come out here. Like I said, I'm a solo guy. I've been in Syria hundreds of times. I'd love to come out and help build this for you guys and give yourself some memory, because you never know. Because my affiliation with Sportsnet and CBC and whatnot, not so much. Is there any TSN people here? I see a guy nodding his head. Okay, so anyways, nothing wrong with TSN. But my affiliation with Sportsnet and CBC, one day they may come to me and say, hey, I know you got my video. Do you have footage of this player right here when he was 7, 8, 9? Yes, yes, yes. And if you're the coach, and I got your email address and phone number, I'm calling you. I'm like, dude, do you want to be on CBC or Sportsnet to talk about blah, 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 who's about to win the Stanley Cup? So there's so many different things that can domino from this, right? And it's just it's a $30 damn video that just, you never know. Cool? No UFC related questions? No? Good. Which one? McGregor? Who watched McGregor Mayweather? Never had. Massive. Well, we expect that was going to happen, right? Oh, everything that happened. Yeah. Well, do I tell people all the time? What do you do for a living? I ask. I'm a postman. You're a postman. Postman. All right. Canada Post. What if somebody in Dubai offered you a $300,000 a year job to deliver mail? Right? So I'm a broadcaster, partially a broadcaster. You get paid good money. If somebody from Saudi Arabia or Dubai or England calls me and says, Joe, they use $750,000 to cover the UFC. Right? Yeah. He's right. Well, you know what that's all about? Yes, I know, right? So, yeah, no, I hear exactly what you're saying, but I was rooting for Connor. My God, he makes me look good, but thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Best of luck today.